principal wangifonela wathi ngimoze police station sithola abantwana abayi-57 after uripotile njengoba abantwana bebayi-2.
In 2016 we saw over 1,300 children who were victims of rape.
I am a survivor of sexual harassment and rape.
The innocence of a child is an enormous blessing, a promise of the renewal of the world. The destruction of this purity has consequences far beyond anyone's imagination. South Africa has some of the highest incidences of child and infant rape in the world. In 2001, it was reported by the South African Police Services that children account for 41% of all rapes reported in the country. This mother's life was turned upside down when she sent her happy 12-year-old daughter to a Saturday school, and what returned was a shadow of her child, a girl who had been violated and stripped of her innocence.
Bengena Saturday school. Makahamba esikoleni. Wahamba bahamba banumngane wakhe ba esikoleni. So mayolanda umngane wakhe ngale Pinville akangabe safika endli khamo esikoleni wafonelwa ilo mfana bebabathatha la ekhoneni. Wathi uzobamikisa esikoleni wagcina ngabasanga esikoleni umfana. Wabathatha bayise emadala umfana ngakule hostel engale wahamba yoba rape boy 2. And after makabuyela endlini ngabo 2-3 akangangitshela mina bengingekho futhi la endlini bengi-clip down sihambe ke siye emaphoyiseni e-clip down masifike e-clip down sivula icala amaphoyisa bese yasithatha mina asisebhara eNthabiseni bafike bamcheck ukuthi bathu udokotela uReggie uNtwana.
The rape of her daughter, who she adopted at the tender age of 6 years old, will forever haunt this mother. Believes she has failed as a parent because she could not protect her child from such a horrid assault.
Umama wakho wamshiyela 6 years okadadewethu ongilama washona. So ngiyayitshela ukuthi usho uthunina lakho uyangibona ukuthi ngisahluleke sokugada umntana. Ku-age of 6 years athena 12 years old rate wehleni nami lo ngamkhulisa ena 6 years unina bekahlala eKarhise endini kabhuti makashona ngakhulisa lot from 6 years until 12 years uzorate ngiyabana lokho ngathi usithunina uyangibuka ukuthi udadewethu uhlulekile ukukhulisa umntana manje userejiwe uhleli naye sonke lesikhathi bengihleli nosingaza kuze kwenzeka isempilweni yakhe kodwa nomfana waba isilingo ngoba ngangithi mina ngifake transport ukuthi bahamba esikoleni kanti yena uzomrape.
South Africa has some of the highest incidences of child and infant rape in the world. In 2001, it was reported by the South African Police Services that children are the victims of 41% of all rapes reported in the country. These shocking statistics and the rape of a young girl in Soshanguve, as well as the sexual abuse of 80 kids at a local school in Soweto, prompted musical poetry band Arts Spoken to address the scourge of sexual violence against children in South Africa in a tribute.
Well, this is a tribute to all the rape victims. And this is outspoken. Give it hard. Hey! Mitupi awa mapula ana ke gona ge a ile lina la gagwe ke maite a tlhalibuka monica o loka wana ba wa phora le hula ngwana ke khora ngwana go lala a rwele go kgaolwa leleme ngwana a sepela boka le botlo maite a kwela.
Experts say these sexual predators deliberately seek out environments that have easy access to children. The recent mass sexual assault incidents at schools by a security patroller brought out a long list of other related incidents in those schools. Like this grandmother, who relates her horror when her 11-year-old grandchild revealed sex conversations the suspect had initiated with the learner. Her quick response to what her grandchild repeated to her possibly stopped what could have escalated from harassment to full sexual abuse.
Umntwana makabuya bebabuya ku Heritage Day. Bekagqoke is Indian. Iskete red, netop red, neskafe red. Then uthi mababuya ukuyodansa bababizile kitchen bathi kubo because kusasi holiday bacela bazodlala ukudla lokukusela, which was babadla ipapa nebisi. So baye bonke lapho ba excited bayodlalela upapa, kanti uzohlala phezu kwelinye ipapa lamngcolisa. Mase sekangcolile makasukuma athi uyezibheka ngasemuva uthola ukuthi une mark waya etoilet. Kwi direction yase toilet wahlangana no security wathi kuyi how why usonga semuva ngathi bo wenza sex.
Well, I think this is a classic example of a career abuser or a preferential abuser. It is someone who deliberately seeks out a place of employment where he has easy access and availability to children.
With continuous rise in sexual violation cases on children, more people and organizations are stepping up and fighting the scourge. The Cyril Ramaphosa Foundation's Adopt a School recently spoke out against the high rates of sexual abuse on children in schools. The foundation developed the TARI program to identify perpetrators, root out and keep the learning as well as the home environment safe.
Well, first, we don't have powers in who's get appointed in those schools. But what we try to do is to identify those perpetrators. It's quite difficult also, even people will say, but you know, the school should do some screening background check. Schools don't have the resources, they don't have the skills to do that. And that's where organizations such as us come in and give support. But also we believe that it is the responsibility of the community, it is the responsibility of government to support and make sure that, you know, the people that we have entrusted in ensuring our learners are safe and their rights are not being violated are being identified, because we cannot have perpetrators like that who really continue to abuse our children in an environment that is safe for learning and teaching.
And when I see this land of my forefathers being swallowed by this scavengers, I shout out loud for this war to end and still give praise to the God of this land. And I will tell them about your corrupted ways, your childish tastes, and your skeletons in your secret chest. Bring it back home if you want to pass this test. Yes, I'm not afraid. I choose to voice out what's in my chest. Yes, I'm not afraid. I choose to voice out what's in my chest. Linju.
It would seem life continues for these predators who infiltrate their way back into society and continue the vicious cycle of sexually abusing children. But finding a healing path for the multiple scars left behind by the abuse is a difficult task which can be lifelong.
But what we're saying is that there can be a prevention. to remove those children out of that abusive environment, put them in a safe place, let them get counseling, you know. But is there healing? I don't think so. The perpetrator might be arrested, sent to jail. That person will come back maybe after a couple of years, will meet the person again. That memories will come back. So for me personally, there is no healing. But as an organization, as a nation, we need to give support to those victims.
One in 4 child rape victims speak out. For some, telling brings relief from the torture associated with the day their innocence was torn from them. For others, telling brings more trauma that even love and time cannot fix.